Heavenly Life with Apostle Abraham Koomson. Listen to this message from the head pastor of Heaven on Earth Nation. Be blessed as you listen.
Dynamic is love. Say love.
Love.
Say love.
Love.
Every sacrifice is presented in love. And the Bible talks about it from the he said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten what? Son. So the sacrificial death of Christ was the evidence of God's love demonstrated. Your sacrificial life is revealed by how much you love God. Mr. Patrick was singing us, I love you so much, darling Jesus. Oh, my darling Jesus, you are wonderful, Lord. Because he was speaking the mind of God. How much do you love God? For your information, you must know this. Our motivation of doing whatever we do is not because of anything, because of the love we have for God. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Huh? That's why we are not seeking money. And your giving must be propelled by love. We do what we do because we love him, not because of what we will get. Obviously, him giving back is the byproduct, but you have been called to walk in love, and your love is a demonstration of the sacrifice you will bring. It's revealed in that. If you don't understand the mystery of giving, let me show you. Because love is demonstrated by giving, and his giving was in the sacrificial form. Yesterday I told you. There are some people, they are giving his Cornelius. he was not a tongue speaking person, but through his giving, he commanded a protocol from heaven. No, thank you, sir. He didn't speak in tongues. When you don't understand mystery, you are very stingy to give. That's why people do not understand the mystery in giving. Read about Dorcas, Tabitha, Apostle. When he died, do you know what? Read how Peter prayed. When Peter prayed, he said, God, remember this woman because of her giving. That means that out of his giving, her name is a monument in heaven. There are some of you, angels don't even know you exist. Solomon made a sacrifice. God became vulnerable to Solomon to use. There are people God becomes so vulnerable to them. Go and study your Bible. When God came, he said, Solomon, I give you the opportunity to exploit me. What do you want? Anything you ask, I will give it to you. That's why there are some people, they will walk in some dimensions. When they demand, God gives to them. God says, Solomon, exploit me. What do you want? I give you a check. How many of you have been given a check from heaven? You don't even know that there are checkbooks in heaven now. He said, I've given the checkbook, sign whatever you want there. Ladies and gentlemen, that dimension does not come by prayer. Didn't you read it? When Jesus responded, the Bible said, therefore God had given him a name that is above every other name, that at the mention of the name Jesus. Now listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. If it was to be Jesus alone, you would have said that he is the Son of God. Let's come to the Apostle Paul. The guy had protocol not only in heaven but in hell. There are some people, demons in hell will not be able to discuss their name. They carry power so much, their name carries power so much that their name can quench the fires of hell. There are men, even hell will beg them, please, we beg you, you can't come here. Let alone, we cannot even mention your name here. Like Paul. Jesus we know. Paul. Okay, do you know what it means for somebody to say, I know him? Hey. It's not, he didn't say, I know about Paul, or I have heard about Paul. He said, I know this guy. Now for somebody to say, I know you, means that he is acquainted with you. Hey, what kind of spiritual protocol was Paul commanded? Even the demons, they understood the ways of Paul. And that was the indication. Because according to spiritual protocol, it has been declared in hell that when the name of Paul is mentioned, every territory you find yourself, you must depart. Because that guy, when he enter every city, revival must prevail. Oh, I wish I'm preaching to a church here. And I prophesy, this is the generation that hell will be afraid of. Oh, I wish I am preaching to a church here. This is a generation that hell will be afraid of. Oh, Maniko, listen. Please listen. That kind of disgrace we give to ourselves. That kind of Christianity saying that I'm serving God so that I don't go to hell. That is an insult to an ambassador of the kingdom. You must understand the mystery. For your information, it is not about the fact that we don't want to go to hell. No. Are you listening? One day the demons will come and say, please, we beg you. You cannot come to hell. You, please. You. Even hell will say, please, we don't want you here. Because the day you will step in hell, you will quench down the fires of hell. Now when we are talking about this mystery, people do not really understand. There are people hell will be afraid of. The demons will beg back. Please don't come. Please sit down for me.
We believe you were blessed by this message. To connect with the ministry of the man of God from all around the world, follow us on YouTube and Facebook at Heaven on Earth Nation to access seasonal teachings of the man of God that will bless and transform your life. You can also get audio recordings of the man of God at Anchor FM. We love you and we cherish you.